Hi everyone, it's Tammy, and today I'm going to make a card using the Merry Pigs set from Hello Bluebird. It's really cute. I haven't used it yet, but I'm excited to color one of these pigs. And I'm looking at this guy. I think this is the guy that I want to do. Maybe I want to do two of them. Maybe this guy and this guy, or maybe three of them. I don't know yet, but I know that I want to do a fun background, and I got this idea off of someone on Pinterest, but I'm kind of taking my own spin on it. I'm going to use this hillside die that I have from Lawn Fawn, and I'm going to just cut it out with white cardstock and see what I can do with it. Let's see, I didn't even get me white cardstock out. I think I need 2 sheets, maybe just one, but I'm going to take out 2 just in case. I got my idea together, but I didn't get the cards together. So I'm going to go ahead and cut both of these at 5 1/2. And then I'm going to score one of them at 4 1/4. So this will be our card base. Ooh, I just poked a hole in that. So you know what? Sometimes I'm heavy on my scoring. So I'm gonna go 4 1/4 and score this one lightly twice. And this guy I'm going to cut down at the 4 1/4 mark, and I will use this as my hillside and such. I think I might be able to do all the stamping on one side and make the hillside on the other side. I don't know, but we're gonna go with the hillside on that. So I store them on magnets. I love that. It works really well for me. And actually, I think I'm going to just score it this way because I don't need a ton of it, and so I don't want to waste. So I think I will just score right like this. Or not score, but cut out just like this. And I haven't used this yet, so we're going to see how it works for me. And I know I'll need my big shot to cut out my little critters, but that won't come until a little later. So I'm just going to put this back down here. And here's my hillside. Put this over here. Put this over here. And I'm going to snip off. These are things to make it like a 3D pop-up card, but I don't need the pop-up part. I'm using this on the front as part of the design of the card, so I'm just cutting these off. And then the hill will be something like this, I think. I think that will be cute. Have a little bit of a... There. Okay, so I'm not going to do anything with those quite yet, but I am going to take the front of the card and I am going to give this a night sky. And I'm going to use my craft mat. And I'm going to go ahead and burnish this. And I am not exactly sure what I'm doing here, but from the images that I've seen, it looks like it's kind of pink and then kind of purple and kind of blue. So I just got out all 3 of them. And pink is the lightest, so I'm going to start with that one just because I think that makes the most sense. And I'm just going to go for it. One thing about these Distress Oxide colors is that they're supposed to be very blendy together. So That's what I'm hoping for. There's also some snowflakes in the stamp kit, and I think that I'm going to use the snowflakes and I will emboss those. Oh goodness, do I want the green next or the purple next? Or the blue next or the purple next? I think I might want the purple next. I don't know yet. Let's see how that works. Oh gosh, I have a... Yeah, I think I'm going to do the purple next. It's not too dark of a purple. I have an idea for that pipe cleaner too. So I'm just going to take this and kind of go around. And this mat is one that you can get all sorts of dirty and it will come clean. And hopefully this will blend a little better. It's, I feel like my, oh, I guess it's just not stuck on there very well. I think that this is one that I got from Hobby Lobby. It's like the Paper Source brand. Okay, so now I'm going to take the blue and try that a little. Kind of looks like a cotton candy sky, which wasn't exactly my intention, but I know that that's a thing. But I don't know how it couldn't have been my intention, even subconsciously maybe with pink, purple, and blue. Maybe I didn't know that's what I was going for, but hang on. Pink, purple, and blue say cotton candy to me for sure. That looks kind of neat, actually. I'm not hating it. I'm going to get a little more pink. I might throw some glue down in here. Alright, let me see how I think this looks. I don't know why I keep putting the pink one away, but I haven't put the other ones away. I actually think that looks okay. So I don't know, you guys might have a different opinion and that is okay, but I think it looks alright, so I'm going with it. And it didn't take forever, which is nice. I like to get these lids on here pretty good. And then you can take a wet wipe and clean up the craft square. It's just like a silicone mat, and I got it from Stampin' Up. And I'm going to just put that back in here. I just store it in its bag. I don't know why. Sometimes I do weird things like that. I used to always keep my perfume in their bottles, or not in their bottles, of course I'd keep it in their bottles, but I would keep it in their box. And then I realized I wasn't using them because I was keeping them in their box. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down, I think, because I want to put some stickles on it and I want it to dry before I put my little guys on. So if I can. So I'm going to go ahead and put these down, but first I'm going to remember to use this guy, and I'm going to put some snowflakes on the sky like they're falling down. And I'm not going to die cut them, I'm just going to put them right on here. I think I'm just going to use that guy. And I'm going to use Versamark and then white embossing powder. Trying to see where they all are. Okay, I think that's good. Close up my Versamark, clean off my stamp. Back. I should maybe do a sentiment too, but I'll do this first and then I'll see about a sentiment. And let's see, I'd like a thinner piece of paper. Here we go. I'll use this. Ooh, I just touched that. Hopefully I didn't smear one of the snowflakes. And I'm just going to put Versamark all over because I'm not exactly sure where I put the snowflakes. I said Versamark. I'm going to put embossing powder all over. I don't think I've ever had that much out of the container before at once. Well, I hope I didn't smear that all down there. I don't know. Why isn't it coming up? Well, I will take this brush and I will brush off I really don't know why it's sticking to all of this unless the ink is still a little wet, which could very well be. Look at that guy, he's not a snowflake at all. He's just a blob. I'm just going to take him off. Okay, so then once I have it the way that I want it, I'm going to put my powder back into the bucket. And I have embossing powder all over my workspace, but not to be feared. A microfiber cloth will take that all up super fast Super easy. I love these things. All right, so now I'm going to take my heat gun and let it heat up for about 10 or 15 seconds before I go in and start melting this embossing powder. Gosh, it's kind of a little mistake, but no two snowflakes are supposed to be the same anyway, right? I think embossing powder is one of the coolest things ever. I love just watching it melt. Hopefully you guys can see that too. This one isn't melted, but now it's starting to, and now it's melted. So you can see it's kind of dull and then it turns a bright white. Super cool, super cool. And there's a little sentiment that just simply says Merry Christmas. I think I'm going to use that. And I think I'm going to do that in Versamark too. I mean, why not, right? Hopefully you can read it as long as I'm careful. Let me take that thing. Where do I want this? Maybe right here. I'm going to stamp it straight down, straight up, and pray that I got it at least semi-straight. I'm going to just clean this off with my wet towel that I have over here, whatever that's called, baby wipe. Put this back. Take my white embossing powder and my scrap piece of paper. That one seemed to work a lot better. And I didn't even make a mess, or much of one. So I will heat this one up. So you can surely see the difference now between the ones that are already wet or already heat embossed and the one that's still dry. Well, they're all dry, I don't know the word, still not melted. You can see the difference between Merry and Christmas. There we go. That turned out nicely. I like that. Okay, so now I'm going to do the hills so that I can get those down. And I'm going to start with this one, I think. Let me just make sure. Yeah. I'm going to start with this guy. And I'm just going to line him up with this side, and wherever he falls is where he falls. And then I'm going to do the same with this one, only I'm going to line it up with the sides and the bottom. I think. Hopefully that works. Yes. So you can see it kind of looks like there's a couple of hills here. And I'm going to take some crystal, like stickles, and this is in the color Icicle. And I'm just going to, hopefully, if I can get it to come out. I'm just going to go along the edge here. I think I am, I think I am, I think I am. And this is what I'm talking about. I kind of want to be dry before I put my little guys on here, so this will at least give it a better chance. And hopefully there's more sparkle in it than it's looking right now, because it's not looking like much. It's almost looking like clear glue, which is what it is basically, with sparkles though. But oh yeah, I can see them. Okay, so I'm gonna set this aside to let it dry. Meanwhile, that always reminds me of Batman. I need a drink of my coffee. And I need my little guys. And I don't know why, but I really want to use this guy. He makes me happy. Do I just want to use that guy? Do I want just a single guy standing out there? And he can hold a little present? Or he could hold a little lantern. No, I like the present. Okay, so I am going to do him. I'm kind of thinking of doing him in Versamark too, but not yeah, with black, but I don't know. I think I'll just stick with black ink. I'm just gonna do black ink. Pick up my little piggy. Ooh, I can do my piggy and my present all at once, because I will die cut these out. Oh, that's so cute. Who doesn't like a critter in a scarf? I tell you what, put a critter in a scarf and the cuteness level just goes way high. I actually have a scarf for my dog Taz that I knitted it. Yay! I haven't been knitting very much lately. I need to get back in it. I want to do some Christmas presents, and I don't know if that's going to happen or not. I get into things and then I quickly change and I'm into something else for a while, and then I'll go back to it. So, I mean, I'm not worried. It's just kind of funny. Okay, so I think that's, well, if I want more piggies, I can color more piggies, but I think that I'm just going to do him for now. So I do have my alcohol markers out. And actually, this one looks like it has more pinks in it. So I want my pig to be pink. That's not a bad pink. That's not a bad pink, but I'd like a light pink. That's a pretty pink, but that's too pink. Ooh, that one's not the pink I'm looking for. I'm looking in my other one. Ooh, that one's kind of purple. There's a couple to try. Ooh, that's purple too. And purple. one's not much different than that one. That one's too purple. That's a pretty color, but it's not the color I'm looking for. None of those are. Goodness gracious. Okay, let me keep looking. I'm wondering if maybe if I did a really light gray and then went over it with the pink, would that make it? Okay, what if I did like this color? And then what if I did, see, I think that's too dark. I'm not sure if those two pinks go together. 131. $125. Nope. Okay, let me look at the numbers if I can. Well, I don't want to look at that one. I want to look at this one because I kind of like this one. BCDS. BCDS. So I guess maybe they do go together. What do I know? I'm just going to go ahead and color. So the way I'm going to do him is color the whole piggy in with this pink. I think I'm even going to do his snout. Trying to figure out what color I want his scarf to be. Maybe purple. Okay, so there's a cute little pig, but we need to make him cuter. So I'm just going to take this darker color and just go in around all of the border. And I'm still going to need one more darker color to help with shading. And I'm just going to go through all of this. Now I'm thinking that his hooves I'm going to do in a brown. And I'll probably just use 2 browns and I'll show you what I'm going to do. And the same with the scarf, I might just use 2 colors. So once I have that pink filled in, I'm going to take my lightest pink again and just go over all of it to help blend all of these 2 colors together. It gets rid of all of the harsh lines. I really do enjoy coloring with alcohol markers. And then I'm going to find a darker pink. This one might be too dark, but it might not. I'm going to try a little bit of it. I'm just going around. And I don't know why, but I always default to the upper left to get the highlights. And then underneath his snout will be a little darker. And underneath the scarf and under his arms. And then, like I said, I do the left. And then I'm going to take this second shade and just kind of do circles over where I have shaded it, using the same word too many times. Okay, I think that actually is really cute. And I might fill in a little bit of his little snout. But I'm not going to do it too dark, just a little. I'm going to do the lightest one again. Then I'm going to get a couple of shades of brown for his, that's kind of dark. I didn't expect it to be that dark. Oh, that's even darker. That's okay. I think I'll do that then. I will do a couple of shades of brown. So I'm doing a lighter, still dark, but a lighter brown. And then the darkest one, I'm going to go in on each side. Like that, and I don't even think I need to go over it again. So that's good. And then I need to figure out what color purple scarf I want on my guy. That's kind of a pretty purple. This is number 116. This one's 117. That one's too dark. Let's go 113. Yeah, that might work. So I'm just coloring the whole thing in. And then I will take the darker color it's going to be darker where they're touching, so I'm just bringing that in a little. And that actually might be pretty cute. And then I can use my white pen and color, like make a few little dots on him, I think, to make it a little better. And I'm also going to give him some pinker cheeks. So I might go with like this one. Oh, this one's dead. That side's not. So let me go in and give him some pinko cheeks. I don't know how one side can be dead and the other side isn't, but I'm not fussing. Now I'm taking that lighter one and just going over this again. Like that, so it's subtle. But I think it's turning out really cute. Now his present. I'm kind of thinking I might do his present maybe blue to go with the sky, so like a sky blue, and maybe even a sky blue bow. I don't know, or maybe more purpley. It's kind of the same as that. It's almost gray, but I kind of like it. That one's kind of a nice combination of blue and purple. And so I think I might do this. I think I might do the present in this color. Actually, I'm going to color the bow in this color too. And then I'll go in with this. I don't know if I like that or not. Next to the little purple sweater or scarf. I'm wondering if I can change it up any. So I'm just trying to change the color a little. Instead of the blue, I thought maybe a red present would look a little better. I don't know. And I'm going to get my colorless blender. I'm going to try to pull some of this ink out so it won't be so dark. I don't know, it's not horrible, and then if I use a glittery thing on there, I think it might lighten it up. So let's go ahead and trim these out with the die cut thing, and then figure out what I need to do. So this little guy, I think it has place to cut the little arms. Oh, that's exciting. And then the present. Get my big shot out. I am sweating. It's so hot in here with these lights and everything. Blah. I don't like it. I may have made these too close together. I think I did. I think I'll cut out the pig and then I'll cut out the present. I don't want to mess up either one. I really like my pig though, so if I had to pick one to not mess up, it would be my pig for sure. Present I've already kind of messed up. Sweating, and I don't like to sweat. Yes, indeed. Look at that, it made little, so he can hold the present, or whatever you want him to hold. Oh, how cute. The present is almost... I saw a candy cane. I wonder if I shouldn't do the candy cane. This looks like a bottle of liquor. That's what I thought that was for a second. I was like, that's interesting. But it's the lantern. Or he could hold a sprig of... Oh, and I was going to use this for the little tree, but I didn't realize that the tree was connected to this guy. I'll have to do another card with him. I might. I don't know. Let's see. I mean, that's cute. The present doesn't look bad, so why am I thinking about it so much? Just go with it. It's cute. And I have a little pig. Okay, so I'm going to pull this down And I do like how it's drying, but it's not dry yet, I can tell. So I will just figure out where I want to put him. Oh, I love the purple scarf with the purple sky. Oh, I think that's good. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and take my white pen, and I'm going to put a little bit of white on his scarf. And I think I'm going to add a little bit of white to his cheeks. And I'm going to take this black pen and kind of outline the present. And add some white to this. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm screwing it up even more. And then I'll put this in here, like that. I want as much of his scarf to be seen because I really like his scarf. And I'm going to take dimensionals, and I'll do one down here. Actually, I'll do one over the present so it's holding that down too. And I'll do one up here. And I think I will add just a little bit more of these stickles. Oh, that one's diamond. I would like the icicle one. Goodness gracious. This glitter in this diamond, in this icicle one is quite thick, or quite big. It's chunky glitter, which is cute, but it makes it difficult to come out of the container. And I'm going to put a little bit under here where he's standing. At least I think I am. And I like how it has like a blue kind of a undertone. And then I think I'm just going to put some around here like snowflakes. There we go. And I think we're done. That's pretty cute, if I say so myself. So it says Merry Christmas, and there's snowflakes coming down, little guy holding his little present, and then you can open it up to whatever you want to say in the inside. So that is this week's card. Stay tuned for next week for another card. I'm going to do a card a week, at least one card a week until Christmas. So thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.